Alright, Taylor, so we're standing on the tee box here. We're going to run through a couple of things. The biggest thing that we can contribute to kind of our mental game is developing a routine that's consistent and something that we can rely on, especially when we're playing under pressure situations like you find yourself in. So let's walk through, do you have a routine or any kind of mental imaging that you do before you hit every shot?
I tend to do like 2 practice swings.
Okay, so it's just a pretty simple
Yeah.
routine. Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to add one more element to that just before you do those 2 practice swings. I don't want to change anything that you're already doing because it's obviously working for you right now. But we're going to add one little detail that I think is going to help. So let's come back here. Let's stand back. So a big part of shot shaping and creating shots is kind of envisioning that shot beforehand. Some people can see it easier than others. But what I want you to do before you step up and before you take those 2 practice swings, now let me ask you, do you take those 2 practice swings next to the ball or behind the ball?
Behind the ball.
Okay, perfect. So either before or after, up to you, I want you to look out to where, and pick a landing spot out on the course. Pick a landing spot, and then once you find that landing spot on the grass, I want you to draw a line straight up until you see a top of a tree that is lined up with that spot. That just helps you keep that spot in your head a little bit more. Say you're looking out there and you find a spot on the fairway, you look down, you bring your head up again, you may lose that spot. So finding that spot, going straight up, finding that tree branch, that's going to give you a definitive marker that you can line up to. So go ahead and walk through that routine, adding either that mental picturing before or after those 2 practice swings. Yeah. All right, so walk me through that shot. So as far as where you were lined up, where did that ball end up in relation to where you wanted it to?
More right.
More right. Okay. Did you put in that routine, that mental kind of imaging before those 2 practice swings, or right before you stepped up to the ball?
Right before I stepped up to the ball.
Okay, perfect. All right, so after that first one, now let's hit one more shot, and now this time I want you to walk me through your routine as you're doing it. So walk me through from the beginning all the way up, where you're lining up, where your vision, where your mental images, anything that you're picturing in your head before you swing, and then I want you to actually go and hit. So I'm going to tee this up for you. All right, so go ahead and walk me through those steps right now.
Okay. So I'm going to do my 2 practice swings. And I'm going to get behind it. And I'm trying to go towards the little white straight ahead.
Okay, so you've got a marker that's not on the fairway, it's a little bit more definitive. Okay, so that white stake. And then ball flight, ball shape, anything? Just kind of like a pretty straight shot. Okay, so you're going for the fair. All right, awesome. All right, let's go ahead and hit this. Good, so we found the fairway there on that shot, a little bit right again of where we wanted the ball to finish. But overall, a great shot and yeah, great work.